Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, show me your homework. Okay.
Pick one. A young girlfriend is sailing by small boat in the sea under bad weather. It is a heavy thunderstorm. They didn't see weather before going, so they have to calm down to fight this bad weather until everything is better. If they don't calm down, their feelings go down easily, and they might not enough calm to resolve this problem together. They don't have any tool to communicate with people, but fortunately, after fighting a long hour on the sea, everything is better and they are so happy.
Alright.
There is a pool party of a company. They talk to each together, they eat, they drink. There are many people around, and one of them found down swimming pool, but he can't swim because he is afraid of water. His colleague save him, and after some necessary action to help him, he is better.
Okay. Let me check some grammar error. Okay, the first one here. Group of friends. Group of friends, friend có S nè, friends plural. Is sailing in a small boat chứ đúng không? In the sea. Under bad weather. Yeah, that's right. This is a heavy thunderstorm. They didn't see weather. Cái này là kiểm tra.
Dự báo thời tiết. Không có xem chứ.
Check the weather forecast. Before going, okay. So they have to calm down to fight this bad weather until everything is better. If they don't calm down, their feeling go down easily. Cái này là sao? Ý nó là kiểu như
không bình tĩnh thì
xuống
kiểu vậy.
Mình có một cái cụm là lose the face, mất tinh thần, lose someone's face.
Đây luôn.
Một o. Lose lost. Their face. Their, chúng ta có phải S nữa. Their là đã là sở hữu rồi mà.
Người go down nữa không? Hai đâu còn nữa.
They lose their faith thôi, easily, bỏ luôn, go down luôn. Đó, Thì chỗ này nếu mình xài mệnh đề if với một ở đây nè, thì phía trước đã là hiện tại đơn rồi, thì phía sau phải có will, đúng không? They might not come down enough, and they might not eat enough corn to. Corn là tính từ đúng không? Is an adjective. So enough is used after an adjective. Calm enough. Enough nó xài sau tính từ và sẽ trước danh từ. They might not be calm enough.
Be hả?
Calm down á, calm down là một cụm phrasal verb, nhưng mà cái chữ calm không á thì nó là tính từ.
Nghĩa là they may not come.
Be calm enough. They don't have any tools to communicate with people. Tool thì phải có s nè. Thường đó là cái chữ tools thì nó kiểu như gì đây?
Không cùng.
Thiết bị thì là xài là device, nó đúng hơn là tools. Tool thường là mấy cái kiểu như là đinh, vít, rồi kềm rồi đó, gọi là tools, công dụng cụ. Còn thiết bị là device. Devices are, yeah. Ability to communicate with people. Frequently after fighting a long hour on the sea. For a long hour. For a long á. Everything is better and they're so happy, okay. Bây giờ qua cái phần thứ hai. There is a pool party of a comedy. They talk together, eat the drink. There are many people drunk. Chữ drunk này nè. Drunk nếu mà mình xài riêng á thì nó là tính từ. Nó là tính từ say xỉn, ví dụ a drunk man. Còn nếu mà bị say kiểu như là they drink and they get drunk. Đó, mình nói đi vậy đó. Get drunk là động từ, còn drunk không đứng đó là tính từ.
Chờ xíu để ghi lại. Phải là tên chữ get nữa đúng không?
Get drunk. Chỗ này get thì mình xài luôn getting luôn là đúng hơn. Getting drunk. Tại vì cái chủ ngữ chính của nó là đã là a phía trước rồi. And one of them fall down. Nếu mà one of them có một người thôi thì phải xem s vô, đúng không? Falls down. Down the swimming pool. But he can't swim because He is afraid of water. Cái chữ mà to be afraid of á, thì kiểu như là ví dụ như là tôi sợ nước, hoặc là tôi sợ độ cao, hoặc là tôi sợ cái gì đó, thì mình không có xài afraid of mà mình xài scared. Afraid đó mình dịch, nhưng mà dịch tiếng Việt thế là e là, sợ là, chứ không phải là kiểu hoảng sợ về một thứ gì đó.
Còn thí dụ mà độ cao á là height, đúng không?
Height. His colleague saved him. Chỗ này nếu mà xài save này, nếu mà một người á, thì thêm s vô đây, còn nếu mà nhiều người thì thêm s vô đây. And after some necessary action, cái này là cái gì?
Một vài cái cái đấy gì ta, làm cho sống đó.
Kiểu sơ cứu hả?
Đúng rồi.
First aid. First aid có s luôn, quên, thêm s cho chữ first aid luôn. Ở chữ necessary đi, thì mình không xài đó. First aid là sơ cứu, là ok. Chỗ này nè. He is better, thì ví dụ như là anh ta bắt đầu khỏe lại, họ bắt đầu hồi phục, thì he gets better. Sau nguyên cụm get better. Ví dụ như là khi mà người ta, mình thấy người ta bị bệnh đi, thì mình hỏi là how are you today? Have you got better? Have you got better? Đã khỏe chưa đó, thì mình xài nguyên cái cụm là get better, got better. Nói là tôi khỏe rồi thì well, I got better. Ok. Rồi. String. Rồi, giờ mình bắt đầu qua activity 3. Now we got to activity 3. Đây cũng là một cái 3 cái bản tin. These are 3 articles from a newspaper. Our task is to read it and guess some missing words, and then we will listen to check it. Okay, now please read the first article for me.
Bruce.
And guess the missing words too.
Okay.
Bruce Green.
Bruce Green of Brisbane, Australia, trained his dog to. Này là một cái verb. To the front doors from inside the house. The dog learned to, cũng là một cái verb. Up and pull the handle down with its paws. But last weekend the house was attractive. A burglar stole 100,000 in một cái nail and a computer from the house. Because there were no signs of breaking, Now are sure that the dog opened the door.
Okay, so after reading the whole passage, now can you guess the words? Just try to guess it. First one.
Cháu thông minh ghê.
Train his dog.
To go out.
Go out the front door.
From inside the house.
To go out. You guess it to go out.
Yes.
Okay, go out. And the next, the dog learned to. Cái gì lên đúng không? Up. I think it will.
Nhảy lên không ta? Nhảy lên.
Jump. Yeah, maybe jump up.
Jump up. Nhảy lên.
Or stand up. And pull the handle down. The handle là cái
nắm
with its paw. Paw là hai cái tay con chó. Hai cái chân trước.
The walls was stolen. Là bị cướp.
Stolen. A burglar stole $100 in. Chắc cái tủ maybe.
Ủa mà burglar là gì?
Burglar là ăn trộm á. Burglar là một cái thằng ăn trộm. Burglar đạo chích. Các bạn với ship á.
Chắc cái tủ.
And a computer from the house because there was no sign of a break-in. The assure that the dog opened the door. Có thể là chủ nhà, đúng không? Có thể là cảnh sát.
The police.
Maybe police or the owner. Okay.
Chị.
Ok rồi. Cái thứ hai, time is money. Now read it then.
Mary Brown of Mary Brown of Chicago was very bold when her ex-husband remarried. Maybe she still had vẫn có chìa khóa.
Yeah,
the keys to his apartment while he and his new wife were on their room.
On their room.
On their sofa.
On their what? Sofa. Là cái gì?
Sofa là ghế sofa.
Sofa. Okay, sofa.
She went to their apartment and called the speaking clerk in London.
40 gì đó.
She didn't hang up the phone. When the couple returned 2 weeks later, the phone was still on. The phone bill was bao nhiêu đó tiền.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe this blank is not sad. It's something else, but not sad.
Đúng rồi.
Yeah. Cái này chắc là đi đâu đó rồi chứ không phải ngay nhà đâu.
On their vacation chẳng hạn.
Vacation. Rồi, cái này thì mình không có đoán được, mình để lát nghe. Okay. Okay, the last one.
Frida, an octopus, at the Munich Zoo in Germany has learned how to open jars of her favorite bottle snack.
Bottle là gì?
Bottle là cái hũ.
Bottle. Ok. Bottle là cái chai, cái hũ gì? Cái hũ là jar. Ok.
Vậy là food. Her favorite food.
Maybe rồi, ok. Food snack, makes sense.
More and more gì đó are coming to the zoo to watch her open jar of shrimp and clams. And more people are coming.
People hoặc là visitors hoặc là tourists.
On with this was open some jar where she could see us. Saya zoo attendant learned my tip and now open all the drawers herself. But she refused to open một cái khác, the other jars.
Chắc là một cái jar mà nó chứa một cái gì đó khác ngoài cái thứ nó thức ăn. Rồi giờ mình nghe thì mình đoán thử. Rồi mình check đáp án nè. Đây, tôi mở lên. Bài số mười hai.
Page 55, Lesson 12B. Did you hear about Activity 3, Part B? Listen, two people are talking about the news stories. Write the missing words. Did you guess any words correctly?
What's so funny?
We're looking at that section of the paper with all the funny news stories.
You mean the oddly enough section?
Yes.
Oh, look. This is a good story.
Let me see. Oh, yes. Do you want to read this, Tony?
No, I want to finish these dishes.
Oh, come on.
Can you read it to me?
Okay. Dog helps burglar.
Ooh.
Bruce Green of Brisbane, Australia, trained his dog to open the front door from inside the house. The dog learned to jump up and pull the handle down with its paws. But last weekend, the house was robbed.
A burglar stole $100 in cash and a computer from the house. And because there was no sign of a break-in, the police are sure that the dog opened the door.
Oh, what a helpful dog.
Okay. So we were right to open the front door.
Yes. Jump up.
Jump up. Yes.
Was robbed.
Was robbed. Bị cướp. Robbed.
Cash. In cash.
In cash. Tiền mặt. $100 tiền mặt.
The police.
The police. Alright. Đáp án đúng hết. Gần hết.
Gần.
Hey, here's another one. Time is money. Funny.
Read it to me, please.
Okay. Mary Brown of Chicago was very angry when her ex-husband remarried. She still had the key to his apartment.
Oh.
While he and his new wife were on their honeymoon, she went to the apartment and called the speaking clock in London for the time. She didn't hang up the phone.
Ouch. Go on.
Oh, okay. When the couple returned 2 weeks later, the phone was still on. The phone bill was $8,000.
Oh, that was a dirty trick. He didn't deserve that.
Okay. Was very angry.
Chứ không phải sếp. He
Had the keys.
Time.
Honeymoon. For the time. $8,000. Okay.
Maybe he did. We don't know. Oh, look. Here's another one. It's called Clever Octopus.
A clever what?
Frida,
Octopus.
An octopus...
One at a time, please.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
no,
please,
you.
No, you.
Me. Okay. Frida, an octopus at the Munich Zoo in Germany, has learned how to open jars of her favorite seafood snacks. More and more visitors are coming to the zoo to watch her open jars of shrimp and clams.
All we did was open some jars underwater where she could see us, says a zoo attendant. Frida learned quickly and now opens all the jars herself. But she refuses to open empty jars.
There. All done. Coffee.
Alright.
Không nghe được cái chỗ more tại nó bị rè ngay khúc đó.
More and more hả?
Ừ.
Visitors. Chắc là tại mạng nó hơi giật á. Nó giật rồi đó.
Với lại cái gì some jars. Nghe đó luôn có hay. Chưa nghe được.
Rồi, để nghe lại luôn ha. Her favorite gì? Đây là gì?
Seafood.
Seafood. She learned
Quickly.
Ở dưới này, cuối cùng.
Empty jars.
Empty jars. Thì nó chỉ mở cái nào có seafood thôi, không có không mở. Rồi này không.
Called Clever Octopus.
A clever what?
Frida,
Octopus.
an octopus
One at a time, please.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, please,
you.
No, you.
Me. Okay. Frida, an octopus at the Munich Zoo in Germany, has learned how to open jars of her favorite seafood snacks. More and more visitors are coming to the zoo to watch her open jars of shrimp and clams.
All we did was open some jars underwater where she could see us, says a zoo attendant. Frida learned quickly and now opens all the jars herself. But she refuses to open empty jars.
There. All done. Coffee.
Underwater.
Okay. Underwater. Yeah. Underwater. Okay. Octopus. Shrimp and clams. Rồi, không có từ mới. Okay, answer some question before you move to next. Okay, just answer the. Okay, so which story did you like the best?
The first story.
The first one?
Dog.
Dog?
Yeah. Dog held burglar.
Yeah. Okay, so why do you like it the best?
It's so funny.
Funny. Okay, so do you usually read something like that on the newspaper or on the internet, like funny stories or
No.
strange stories from?
No. Rarely.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you believe in everything you read?
So this means 3 story or
No, just
everything.
everything in life, in real life.
It depends on story, on nội dung là gì nhỉ?
Content.
Content. It depends on content. Every story.
Okay, so it depends on the content of the story, and maybe it depends. It also depends on the source of that story.
Yeah, the source.
Okay. Okay. Look at these vocab here. Đây là một số cái từ mà nó có liên quan đến cái phần báo chí truyền thông này nọ. Nhìn thêm cho biết thôi. Cái này chắc biết mà ha. Mấy cái này vừa reflect là gì?
Ai biết?
Reflect là
Chưa
cái tờ
biết.
rơi. Các tờ
Xin.
rơi. Pamphlet.
pamphlets.
Pamphlet thì thường là một cái cũng dạng tờ rơi mà nó được in hình cuốn. Brochure rồi chắc là dễ rồi ha. Kiểu như bản giới thiệu, tờ quảng cáo cái gì đó. Cái chữ này thì ít thấy. Prospectus là kiểu như mấy cái cuốn sách mà nó giới thiệu về trường này trường kia, nó in thì cũng hơi dày tí. Prospectus. I give information about school, college, university. Thằng này cũng là tờ rơi nè. Tờ rơi thì nó in một cái dạng như là rẻ tiền hơn chút. Kiểu mấy đứa mà nó đứng hay đứng ở ngã tư Việt Nam mà nó phát á là phát flyer. Booklet thì nó cũng giống như prospectus thôi, không khác gì nhiều. Manual là một cái hướng dẫn sử dụng, bạn giới thiệu một sản phẩm gì đó và hướng dẫn sử dụng. Manual. Rồi, nói sơ sơ thôi. Okay, now let's get back to page here. Okay, now let's move to the next lesson, a place to live. Cái chủ đề này là nó cứ gặp thường xuyên luôn, mà như cái cuốn giáo trình nào cũng có cái chủ đề này hết. Place to live. Okay, now this is a survey. This is a survey asking for the interest of the place to live. So let's see. So now I will ask you some questions based on this survey, and you will choose the answers and give me the reason why you choose it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, do you prefer being indoors or outdoors?
Yeah. When I am free.
Kiểu như là being indoor or outdoor, mình cảm thấy thoải mái khi nào, thích ở trong nhà hơn, thích ra ngoài trời chơi hơn.
Being outdoor.
Outdoors. Okay, and give me the reason.
I can go anywhere and I'm free. Like go out with my friends, or go to restaurant, go to cinema, go to the park. Yes.
So how do you feel when being outdoors?
I feel prefer. I feel.
Okay.
I feel excited.
Excited. Okay, excited. Right. So, between staying busy and being relaxed, which do you prefer between two things?
Being relaxed.
Being relaxed. So what do you prefer between staying busy and being relaxed, and why?
Staying busy is mean we have a lot of work. of lots of things to do.
Yeah.
Vậy thì sao prefer bạn?
Some people prefer staying busy because when they are free, when they have nothing to do, they will feel useless. We call them some workaholic. You know that word?
Yeah.
Workaholic. Nghiện công việc á. Chỉ thích làm thôi. So you prefer being relaxed? Okay. All right. So between being in crowded places and being in a quiet places, which do you prefer?
Being in crowded places.
Why?
Cái trên nó đã là outdoor rồi thì sao mà quiet places được?
No, there's some outdoor places that are quiet. It's like, for example, when you live in the countryside, you can be outdoor. You enjoy the fresh air, but this is not crowded, right?
Being in crowded places where I can connect, I can talk with many people.
Broaden my network. Yeah, có cái từ broaden my network. Kết bạn, kết nối mọi người. Okay. How about going to nightclubs or going camping?
Going camping.
Going camping? Why? Nightclubs is a crowded place.
Cũng nhiều thứ khác cũng là crowded places. Going camping because I like the fresh air.
And like
so sometimes I want to go camping.
Yes. I think going camping would be an interesting experience.
No.
No?
No.
Why? Tell me some. Have you ever go camping?
No.
No. So why do you prefer it?
Tại đi kiểu sáng đi chiều về thôi chứ chưa có ở lại mà kiểu làm trại.
Okay, I see. So that can be called picnic, not camping.
Picnic.
Camping means overnight for some days.
Nhưng mà bởi vậy mới muốn là thích đi camping hơn nhưng chưa có đi được thôi. Bởi mới nói là one two đi.
So just try to say in English.
Want to go camping.
Yeah. So you can say that because that will be my first try, or will be my first experience going camping. So I want to try. Là hiểu rồi. Alright. Okay. This is practical. Taking a subway or bus, and walking or riding a bike. Which do you prefer?
When I go to school, I will choose taking a subway or bus. When I go to travel, I will choose walking, not riding a bike. Yes.
So which do you prefer?
It depends on situation because when I go to the school, I don't have enough time.
Okay. So it depends on the time that you have, on the amount of time you have. Okay. So in the morning when you wake up, do you prefer letting an alarm clock to wake you up, or letting the sun wake you up?
Letting an alarm clock wake me up.
Wake me up. Yeah. So why do you prefer that?
Because it's sure nó đảm bảo hơn. Usually.
Yeah, so it will ensure, ENSRE, yeah, ensure. So using an alarm clock will ensure that I will wake up on time. Eating in a restaurant and having a picnic. Which do you prefer?
Having a picnic, because yeah, I said that I like the fresh air. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Well, listening to traffic noise and listening to birds, what do you prefer?
I don't like anything.
Yeah, I don't like both of
I
them.
don't like both.
Yeah,
I
both
don't like both of them.
Yeah. I see many people like listening to birds, but personally I don't like it because well, I can't feel the music in it. Ai nghe cái tiếng gì đâu. Alright. Thì đây là dạng survey thôi. Cái chơi có một cái cụm khá là hay nè. More of cả cái câu so I think you are more of a country person. Có nghĩa là thiên về một cái gì đó hơn á. Bản chất của mình nó giống một cái gì đó hơn á. Like you prefer being outdoors, so I think you're more of a country person. Cái nghe có vẻ giống người miền quê quá.
Ở chứ ở thành phố là phải indoor.
Cái thằng này nó nói vậy thôi. Bên đây nó mới trả lời lại là not really nè. I like being outdoors but in the city. Đó. Này là nó ý kiến thôi. Okay, so now list for me some reasons. But first, answer this question. Would you prefer living in a city or living in a small town?
Living in a city.
Alright, so list some reasons.
Living in a suburb.
Suburb. À, cái vùng ngoại ô đúng không? Suburb, yeah, living in a suburb. Okay, so why? There's some reasons for me.
I still work in a city because there are many offer for working and more kind of entertainment. But in the evening, I want to go suburb to stay. It's quite calm.
Quite calm. What's that?
Calm. Yên tĩnh là gì?
Yeah, calm á là bình tĩnh, hoặc nếu mà mình xài là calm weather là thời tiết tạm được, thời tiết tốt, nhưng mà kiểu như yên tĩnh mình xài quiet thôi.
It's quite quiet than living in a city. And there are more fresh air, more fresh air, more trees, and maybe have a many park, many garden have a common garden, common park. Ý là một cái công viên hay một cái gì đó chung của
Yeah, a public. A public.
a public. Ừ. Nên là leave it like that.
Okay. Kết nối gì mình nên kết nối từ lại cho nó trôi chảy hơn á. Ví dụ như là well, I like living in a city, but not in a central city. Well, I like to live in a city, not in the central of the city, but in the suburbs, because I feel the suburb is more quiet than the central. It has many public parks, public gardens, and the street is not as crowded as in the city. However, I can commute to work every day to the city because in the city there are many kind of jobs, kind of position, and there are many types of entertainment there. Kiểu vậy. Nên mình kết nối cái từ với nhau mình nghe nó dễ hiểu hơn. Ok. Đây cái câu nãy thôi. Đây là tiếp tục cái bài nghe. Qua cuốn 2 là bài nghe nhiều ghê á. Bài nào cũng có 1-2 bài nghe hết. Okay, so now listen to 3 people, Peter, Angie, and Jeff. They are talking about cities they used to live in. Okay, check the name of the city. Có mỗi đứa này nó có gợi ý mình 3 cái thành phố mình nghe và nó sống ở đâu. Rồi, what do they say about the cities? Copy the chart. Feeling on arrival, best way to get around, best things to see, things they miss. Rồi. Giờ nghe ha. Em mở nhỏ lại cho nó dễ nghe. Mình nghe cố gắng nghe cả hai cùng một lúc ha. Cả hai bài. Không rõ mình nghe.
Page 59, Lesson 13A. The best place to live. Activity 2, Part A. Listen. Peter, Angie, and Jeff are talking about cities they used to live in. Check the name of each city. First, Peter.
Do you miss living there, Peter?
Yeah, I really do. I try to go back for a visit whenever I can, you know. I was so lucky to work there. It's such a great place to live.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a great place to visit. You'll feel excited from the moment you arrive.
Oh.
You know, the buildings, the people, the shopping. It can get very hot and humid in the summer, but the rest of the year, it's nice and warm.
Any insider tips?
Well, it's a very easy place to get around.
Oh, good.
The subway, MTA as they call it, is all air-conditioned and fast.
Great.
See, I worked on the island, but lived on the mainland, so I commuted to work on the Star Ferry.
Oh.
The skyline and the harbor are so amazing. Oh, and you get the best view from a ferry, and they go all over.
Oh, great.
If you buy an octopus card, you can use it on all the ferries and the subway. Those are the best ways to get around.
So, what are the must-see sights?
Well, most of all the skyline.
Okay.
And all the tall buildings built along the harbor.
Uh-huh.
And the harbor itself with all the ships buzzing back and forth.
Oh, it sounds like you miss it a lot.
I do. You know what I really miss?
What?
Food. Oh, those dumplings.
Dumplings?
Yes, the dumplings. Dim sum in Hong Kong is a great specialty. And the seafood there is so fresh. I miss that.
Nó hơi rẻ quá.
Next, Angie.
Rè.
I lived there for a year.
Sao lại rè dữ người ta? Tụi cứ nghe tiếp vậy chứ chịu sao giờ. Nếu mà lát chỗ nào mà rè á thì nó Nguyên mở lại.
And I had a fantastic time. I remember how nervous I felt when I first arrived.
Why? Were you scared?
No, not at all. I just felt nervous because my Spanish wasn't that good. And I thought people wouldn't understand me. But they did, so I improved quickly.
That's great. So, any insider tips for me?
The subway system, which they call the metro, is very good. There are a lot of different lines, and it isn't expensive, so it's a good way to get around. Oh, but avoid rush hour. And the subway can get pretty hot in the summer. Taxis are also good. The yellow ones have air conditioning, so I took those a lot.
What places should I see?
The number one place to visit is the Anthropological Museum. It shows you all the ancient history of the country and is one of the best museums in the world. It's in a pretty park, so you can take a nice walk before or after visiting the museum.
And the food?
Okay. The food is nothing like what you get in Mexican restaurants here. Oh, it's much better. And there's much more regional variety. Oh, but what I miss are the fresh fruit juices. They make the most wonderful juices there from really fresh fruit. And I miss the people in Mexico City, too. The people are so warm and friendly.
Finally, Jeff.
I really enjoyed my year there. It's a great place to live. But when you first arrive, you might be very confused, like I was.
Confused? Why?
Oh, the traffic, the busy sidewalks, and the language on the signs is different. They use the same alphabet, but it's a completely different language.
That's interesting. So, do you have any insider tips for a first-time visitor? I mean, how about traveling?
Well, avoid rush hour if you can when traveling. I lived in the Asian side of the city, so I always took the ferry across to work in the European side, which was always exciting.
Oh.
The ferry could be pretty crowded, but it was actually the fastest way to go. The ferries are great fun.
Wow.
But in the city, it's best to walk.
Wow, it sounds so exciting. Well, what places are must-sees?
Well, there's plenty to do. This city is kind of Asia meets Europe, a wonderful mixture of cultures. The city has some beautiful churches and mosques. One of my favorite places is the Blue Mosque in the Old City. You have to go there. And Topkapi Palace is wonderful, too.
Topkapi Palace?
Yeah, the old royal palace.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. So, is the local food good?
Good? Turkish food is the best in the world.
Really?
Well, I think so. Even simple stuff like their bread is delicious. I miss that. I can still almost smell the bread. I miss the seafood, too. You can go to Turkish restaurants here, and they're very good, but it's not the same as being in Istanbul.
Nó rè khúc nào? Nó rè nhiều lắm không?
Nó rè hết luôn chứ rè khúc nào. Lúc đó thì nó nói hết rồi. Đây, để ghi ăn cho Linh.
Ây da. Thế điệp. Đây là do mạng á, do mạng không giúp của Minh Nguyên quá. Cái cũng 5 vạch nè, chả hiểu gì sao nó lên. Rè nguyên ấy là Nguyên nghe giọng của Linh cũng rè luôn. Này. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ủa Linh nghe giọng Nguyên có rè không?
Tùy lúc.
Tùy lúc. Tại vì Nguyên mở cái audio là trong máy, Nguyên không có nghe cái audio nó rè. Chắc tại truyền bên đó thì nó lại rè. Mình có nghe được gì không?
Nghe được vài chỗ.
Chắc phần đầu trước.
Nhưng mà ba thành phố là
cái đầu tiên là cái gì?
3 thành phố là không biết thành phố nào rồi đó.
Ok, rồi. Nó lại rè nha.
Subway thì là Subway.
Subway rồi, đúng rồi.
Subway MTA gì á. Với lại Thing to see. Nó có ferry nữa.
Ferry, đúng rồi, ferry.
Thì từ cái chỗ ferry mình xuống thì nó là cái gì? Best view. Best view on ferry. Và nó có building. Rồi hết rồi, đó là Peter. Còn entry thì feeling là nervous.
Nervous.
Quay cũng là control. Nó là lots of light. Taxi được. Nó là best thing to see. Jeff là contrast. Ferry với lại walk.
Ferry, walk, gì nữa?
Không, chỉ biết được có ferry với walk thôi.
Cái thing they meet là không có nghe được đúng không? Cái thing they meet, cái dòng cuối cùng á là không có nghe được cái nào hết đúng không?
Còn best thing là church, Thomas, place, local food.
Rồi.
Còn best thing they meet là seafood.
Seafood.
Đấy là nó chưa
rồi.
Với lại bread.
Rồi. Bây giờ không biết nghe lại nó có rè nó không á chứ. Đi Nguyên mở từ từ ha. Tôi mở thằng Peter trước. Nếu mà rè thì nó thì Nguyên ngừng luôn. Rồi nói Nguyên mở lại chút đó. Cái kiểu này bây giờ mở cả đoạn này không biết chỗ nào rè chứ nó không.
Page 59, Lesson 13A, The Best Place to Live, Activity 2, Part A. Listen. Peter, Angie, and Jeff are talking about cities they used to live in. Check the name of each city. First, Peter.
Do you miss living there, Peter?
Yeah, I really do.
Oh.
I try to go back for a visit whenever I can, you know. I was so lucky to work there. It's such a great place to live.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a great place to visit. You'll feel excited from the moment you arrive.
Oh.
You know, the buildings, the people, the shopping. It can get very hot and humid in the summer, but the rest of the year, it's nice and warm.
Any insider tips?
Well, it's a very easy place to get around.
Oh, good.
The subway, MTA as they call it, is all air-conditioned and fast.
Great.
See, I worked on the island, but lived on the mainland, so I commuted to work on the Star Ferry.
Oh.
The skyline and the harbor are so amazing. Oh, and you get the best view from a ferry, and they go all over.
Oh, great.
If you buy an octopus card, you can use it on all the ferries and the subway.
Huh.
Those are the best ways to get around.
So, what are the must-see sights?
Well, most of all the skyline.
Okay.
You know, all the tall buildings built along the harbor. And the harbor itself with all the ships buzzing back and forth.
Oh, it sounds like you miss it a lot.
I do. You know what I really miss?
What?
Food. Oh, those dumplings.
Dumplings?
Yes, the dumplings. Dim sum in Hong Kong is a great specialty.
Huh.
And the seafood there is so fresh. I miss that too.
Rồi, nghe được chữ Hồng Kông rồi đó.
In Hong Kong.
Thì nó xem cái gì skyline. Là ở Extinction.
Skyline.
Thì có thể xây dựng subway, các line thì đều đến đó được hết. Seafood seafood. Đông fly là gì?
Nghe được
Đông fly.
hả?
Dumplings.
Dumplings hôm trước cái bài mà đồ ăn á có học rồi mà, nên là mấy thứ kiểu như vậy. Sủi cảo, há cảo, mấy cái đồ mà ăn vặt của Trung Quốc đó.
Nhưng mà không nghe được cái miss gì.
Miss hả?
Miss là không nghe được chứ không phải là bị đè.
Là trong Linh á. Sẽ nghe lại nha, chú ý
A
nha.
lot.
I do. You know what I really miss?
What?
Food.
You know I really miss the food. Nhớ đồ ăn nhất đúng không? Rồi nó nói tiếp nè.
Oh, those dumplings.
Dumplings?
Yes, the dumplings. Dim sum in Hong Kong is a great specialty.
Huh.
Dim sum in Hong Kong. Rồi. Phía sau nó mới nói đến seafood rồi cái này cái nọ đó. Nhưng mà mình điền food hoặc là dumplings là được. Ok, bây giờ nghe đến Angie.
Fantastic time. I remember how nervous.
And the seafood there is so fresh. I miss that too.
Next, Angie.
I lived there for a year, and I had a fantastic time. I remember how nervous I felt when I first arrived.
Why? Were you scared?
No, not at all. I just felt nervous because my Spanish wasn't that good, and I thought people wouldn't understand me. But they did, so I improved quickly.
That's great. So, any insider tips for me?
Well, the subway system, which they call the metro, is very good. There are a lot of different lines, and it isn't expensive, so it's a good way to get around. Oh, but avoid rush hour. And the subway can get pretty hot in the summer. Taxis are also good. The yellow ones have air conditioning, so I took those a lot.
What places should I see?
The number one place to visit is the Anthropological Museum. It shows you all the ancient history of the country, and is one of the best museums in the world. It's in a pretty park, so you can take a nice walk before or after visiting the museum.
And the food?
Okay, the food is nothing like what you get in Mexican restaurants here. Oh, it's much better. And there's much more regional variety. Oh, but what I miss are the fresh fruit juices. They make the most wonderful juices there from really fresh fruit. And I miss the people in Mexico City too. The people are so warm and friendly.
Ok. Nghe thêm được cái gì không?
Mexico City.
Mexico City rồi, đúng rồi. Thường cái này nó nói cái tên thành phố ở phía cuối đúng không? Không có nói phía đầu. Rồi.
Còn cái nó miss gì cũng không biết.
Không biết rồi. Nó có hai thứ nha. Một cái là juice, là cái nước uống á, nước ép trái cây á. Thứ hai là cái people, miss the people there. Mở ngay cái chỗ xem miss lại. Được chỗ đó.
Much more regional variety. Oh, but what I miss are the fresh fruit juices. They make the most wonderful juices there from really fresh fruit. And I miss the people in Mexico City too. The people are so warm and friendly.
Đó. Được hai cái. Ok, giờ tới thằng Jeff.
Finally, Jeff.
I really enjoyed my year there. It's a great place to live. But when you first arrive,
You might be very confused like I was.
Confused? Why?
Oh, the traffic, the busy sidewalks, and the language on the signs is different. They use the same alphabet, but it's a completely different language.
That's interesting. So, do you have any insider tips for a first-time visitor? I mean, how about traveling?
Well, avoid rush hour if you can when traveling. I lived in the Asian side of the city, so I always took the ferry across to work in the European side, which was always exciting.
Oh.
The ferry could be pretty crowded, but it was actually the fastest way to go. The ferries are great fun.
Wow.
But in the city, it's best to walk.
Wow, it sounds so exciting. Well, what places are must-sees?
Well, there's plenty to do. This city is kind of Asia meets Europe, a wonderful mixture of cultures. The city has some beautiful churches and mosques. One of my favorite places is the Blue Mosque in the Old City. You have to go there. And Topkapi Palace is wonderful, too.
Topkapi Palace?
Yeah, the old royal palace.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. So, is the local food good?
good? Turkish food is the best in the world.
Really?
Well, I think so. Even simple stuff like their bread is delicious. I miss that. I can still almost smell the bread. I miss the seafood, too. You can go to Turkish restaurants here, and they're very good, but it's not the same as being in Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Istanbul. Best thing to see ở đây là cái gì?
Không phải seafood, chứ bread.
Best thing to see ở phía trên đó.
Đó thì church.
Church. Ok, cái dưới là food and seafood. Bread and Istanbul là của Turkey, đúng không? Thổ Nhĩ Kỳ. Hình như cái thành phố này nó nằm ở trên 2 lục địa. Cái là châu Âu với châu Phi hay gì đó, hình như vậy. Ok, rẻ quá, chán thế. Okay, so among these cities, well, let's consider the whole 9 city here: Taipei, Hong Kong, Singapore, Rio de Janeiro, Mexico City, Istanbul. Mấy cái dạng đó thì is there any cities that you want to live in or do you want to visit?
I want to visit Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yes.
Why?
It is a small country, but there are many culture different, and there are many buildings. I can go out for eating like dumplings and go shopping, go traveling, because there are many popular places not popular.
Okay. Many different cultures. Different nằm trước nha. Alright. Hong Kong. Taipei ở đâu ta?
Đài Loan á.
Không biết luôn. Nó là thành phố à?
Đài Loan đó.
Ủa, Đài Loan là Taiwan mà.
Taipei luôn á.
Ok. Alright. Rồi đi. Tôi nhớ hình như cái vụ mà thích sống ở thành phố nào là cũng mình có học một lần rồi đúng không? Okay, so now we move to section B. Better safe than sorry. Did you understand the title here? Better safe than sorry. Tiếng Việt mình là cái gì ta? Phòng bệnh hơn chữa bệnh, kiểu dạng vậy. Thì nguyên cái cụm này cũng là một cái kiểu idiom của tiếng Anh á. Nó phòng bệnh hơn chữa bệnh, mình chỉ dùng chút chung nghĩa như vậy. Say that's right. Okay. How often do you do these things? Often, sometimes, or never. Okay. The first one, go out alone at night.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Where did you go?
I want to buy food for night.
Okay. So you go to the convenience stores. Do you usually go to the supermarkets or the local market or the convenience store to buy food?
I go Central City. I go to Central City.
Okay, so you have to travel quite far distances?
Not really. Not really far.
Okay, so I asked that where do you usually go to buy food? Supermarket, convenience store, or local market?
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
But in the evening, they're closed. So at night, I go to Central City.
Oh, alright. I see. So, do you often make eye contact with strangers?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, me too, sometimes. Just feel weird. Kiểu tự nhiên nhìn, thấy nó nhìn mình.
Chứ giờ sao giờ? Talk to stranger sometimes. The prisoner light at night. Đó nè, đó là hả? Often.
Late at night. So, about what time? Midnight.
No, not midnight. 11:30. Or midnight 30.
Oh, that's kind of late. Siêu trễ luôn. Ủa mà giờ đó mà public transportation nó còn chạy nữa hả? In Vietnam, buses and kind of stop from 6 o'clock. 6 giờ là hết rồi. Còn nữa đâu. Muốn đi đâu buổi tối thì đâu thể nào đi public transportation được.
Ở Việt Nam có xe. Trong đây có xe đâu. I rarely, nếu không có chữ rarely, carry a large amount of cash.
Cứ xài thoải mái mấy cái từ kiểu như always này nọ, cứ xài.
Rarely.
So you use the credit card or debit card?
Yeah, credit card.
So do people usually use cash in France?
Yes.
I heard in America people rarely use cash. They only use debit card or credit card. So in America, maybe if we carry cash to buy food or buy something, people will consider it strange. Kiểu tiền ở đâu ra? Không ai xài tiền mặt.
Thì cũng có, mà ít rồi. I never wear an expensive watch or jewelry at night.
Yeah. Cái chữ này, khoan. Chữ này nè, jewelry.
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 Jewelry. I walk on dark, lonely street. I never walk on dark, lonely street.
Yeah.
I leave my door unlocked when I never leave my door unlocked when I'm home. Này là nè, I leave my car door unlocked while driving. Có xe đâu.
I leave my car doors unlocked while driving. This is strange to me too. Khi chị say khi when driving car, we can lock or unlock the car door, right? Mà đang chạy mà.
Thì sao ấy?
Khóa lại. Thực ra đang chạy cũng có thằng nào mà nó lên được đâu.
Khóa lại. Không mà ý là kiểu đứa nào mà muốn nhảy xuống cũng không được, giống mấy cái phim mới bắt cóc á.
I see.
Muốn nhảy xuống mà cũng không được á, tại tài xế sẽ khóa.
Lock the door. Okay. Ở đây nó có một ví dụ về cái cách trả lời nè. I guess. I guess thì thường một cái cách trả lời khá là tự nhiên ở trong tiếng Anh, nó hay dùng lắm. I guess đoán là, thường mình dịch là đoán là, nhưng mà nó trở thành một cái tiếng kiểu như cửa miệng của người ta rồi, nó chả cần dịch lắm, không cần dịch. Nè, I guess nè, I suppose nè, I think, mấy cái chữ đó là bình thường. Một chữ nữa là I guarantee, tôi đảm bảo rằng, chắc chắn rằng. Các bạn có I'm sure, I can guarantee you that, chắc chắn luôn. Đây. Okay, now read these safety tips, then discuss the question below. Safety tips. Always tell someone where you're going, then call after you arrive. Cái này cha mẹ mình hay nói mình mà. Lúc nào cũng vậy. Always. Okay, keep your bag near you at all times.
Này lúc nào cũng vậy luôn.
Chỗ này at all times thì người Mỹ hay dùng là all the times. Bằng nghĩa không có gì khác hết. If you need directions, ask police officer. Is it usually happen in France?
No.
I mean, in Vietnam, I rarely see any police officer on the street to ask for directions. No one.
Cái này không phải cảnh sát luôn.
Kiểu như trong phim á, thường thấy hay kiểu như không biết đường, cái có thằng cảnh sát đứng ở cái đường đó lại hỏi nó. Ở Việt Nam thấy có đứa nào đứng ngoài đường đâu mà hỏi. Alright, take taxis instead of buses late at night.
Cũng chưa chắc, nhiều khi mấy đứa taxi nó cũng điên khùng.
Yeah, that's right.
Cái này thì không chắc lắm. Mấy cái kia thì đúng chứ này không sure.
So we are not sure if taxi is safer than buses. Okay, keep your user ID and password secret. Of course. Never let strangers into your home. Of course. Keep your wallet in an inside pocket. Inside pocket, yeah. Túi trong. Wallet này là cái ví của nam. Còn cái ví nữ mà nói sao không? Không, wallet là cái ví mà kiểu gặp lại á, này cũng mấy người nam hay xài là wallet. Còn nữ thì thường ít ai xài cái ví đó, đúng không? Nó xài kiểu như cái giống như là một cái túi nhỏ mà nó đeo á, thì cái đó là purse, hoặc là kiểu dây kéo, hoặc là này nọ, này là gọi là cái này nè, purse. Okay, so which tips do you think give the best advice?
Keep your bag near you at all times.
Yeah, really bad near you at all times. Because have you lost anything? Like your belongings or your luggage or kind of cash or watch?
Rarely.
Really? So it means that you have lost something, right? I remember that a few months ago I lost my purse when I took a bus to school. I put my purse in my bag, ở trong ba lô, but it still lost. Pickpocketing. Alright. Do you think edit tips are too cautious? Why?
Too cautious.
Cautious, kiểu có cái từ là be cautious, kiểu như chú ý. Too cautious là những người nó hơi quá đáng tí á.
No.
No.
Tại nào thì nó cũng có cái điểm của nó.
So what other tips can you add? Do you have any own tips for yourself based on your experience?
Get away, tức là tránh xa những người mà mặt kiểu nghi ngờ, mặt mà kiểu không có được ấy.
Stay away from. Mình dùng là cái cụm là stay away from.
Stay away from stranger. Đấy là cái mặt nhìn không có đáng tin.
Chị xài chữ này nè.
Not trust.
Seems to be not. It doesn't seem trustworthy. Hoặc là xài chữ này. To have uncommon behaviors. Is it unusual cũng được. Unusual behaviors.
Còn cái ở trên là is hả? Isn't just đúng không? Yes.
Okay, this picture of crimes, what do you think happened? Okay, so this is your homework. Làm cũng giống cái kiểu hôm qua ha. Mình làm cho 4 hình luôn. Thay vì bây giờ mình ngồi đoán thì lại viết nguyên bài. Và một đoạn cũng ngắn ngắn thôi.
Ủa này là 4 cái chung quá hả? Hay
4 cái đúng rồi. 4 cái khoan. 4 cái riêng, đúng rồi. 4 cái riêng đó. Giống như là hôm qua mình viết 2 hình riêng vậy đó. Thì có cái này nó có gợi ý nè. Thì Linh và Linh có thể dựa cái này viết hoặc là tự viết được. Rồi, cứ đoán rồi. Okay. So see you on Saturday.
Yeah, see you on Saturday.
Okay. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Bye. Thank you.